In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to get the last day of the month using Power Automate Desktop. This might seem a bit tricky at first, but by the end of this tutorial, you'll be navigating through these steps like a pro. First, let's dive into the basics of getting the current date and time. This initial step sets the foundation for our calculations. When you open Power Automate Desktop, you'll need to add the Get Current Date and Time action to your flow. Here, you'll want to retrieve the current date only. This avoids hours or minutes that might complicate further calculations and allows us to focus strictly on the date itself. You're going to store this in a new variable. A good practice is to name this variable something clear, like %current_date%, so you know exactly what it represents later as you build your flow. After you have the current date securely stored, the next step involves figuring out the first day of the next month. This is a clever trick because it allows us to eventually work backwards to the last day of the current month. To do this, add the Add to Datetime action. You're going to set the date to modify to %current_date%, which we've stored from the previous step. Next, you'll want to set the operation to Add and choose months as the unit. For the value to add, input 1. What you're doing here is advancing the current date by a month. Store this new date in a variable named %firstday of next month sent. For instance, if today happens to be October 20th, 2025, performing this action will give you November 20th, 2025. This sets the stage for our final calculation. Now that we have the first day of the next month, let's move on to finding the last day of the current month. This involves just a couple more steps and a bit of subtraction. Start by adding the Calculate Date action to your flow. You'll set the date to calculate to %firstday of next month % from our previous procedure. Then, change Calculate Based On to the first day of the month. For example, this will adjust November 20th, 2025 down to November 1st, 2025. Next, you'll want to perform an operation to subtract. You'll set the unit to days and choose to subtract 1 from it. This operation moves you back a single day, landing on the last day of the current month. Name this final result with something intuitive like %last day of month %. Following through our example from before, subtracting 1 day from November 1st, 2025 brings you to October 31st, 2025. And there you have it, a straightforward way to determine the last day of the month using Power Automate Desktop. By wrapping your mind around the concept of moving backwards from the first day of the next month, you can easily automate similar date manipulations in your projects. Thanks for watching, and happy automating!